I'm gonna make pizzas. But you don't realize in prison there's no microwaves. You get hot water and that's it. 210 degree water and that's all you get. And I said to myself, that microwave, I think I could utilize that. I'm gonna make pizzas. They're selling one for $7. Well, guess what? I'm gonna sell two for $7 and mine's gonna be microwaved. The crust is gonna be stuffed. I'm gonna put cheese in the stuffed crust. I'm gonna microwave my meats. I'm gonna put it on top and guess what? I'm gonna microwave the whole pizza. So I go back to the unit. I just did like 6 of them. I go 2 pizzas for one book of stamps. Sold out like 20 seconds. Next thing you know, the shot caller for the whites meets me on the yard, says, Hansen, you got to meet on the yard at 1 o'clock. You're meeting the shot caller. I'm like, what the fuck have I gotten myself into now? Like, shot caller? He's like, Hansen, we got a problem. It's a political problem. And I'm thinking to myself, oh fuck, what did I do? Like, what did I fucking do? He says, you've been selling pizzas. He says, you've been selling 2 for a book. He says, they're 1 for a book. And I'm thinking to myself, what is this, a pizza union? Like, I'm selling 2 for a book because I can make them for that price and still make 100% return. Like, I'm telling him, like, it's business, man. He goes, nah, you ain't doing that. He goes, I got the blacks, I got the Mexicans, I got the Paises. He goes, I got the fucking Samoans. Everyone's pissed off. You got to drop it back to 1. And he says, you ain't selling 2 ever again. You got that? I said, oh, fuck yeah. I mean, the last thing you need in prison is political problems. So it won't happen again. The next day I come back to the shot caller. I said, listen, I dropped my pizzas to 1. I said, but I got an offer for you. I said, maybe we can say, all due respect to the other races, my apologies, I want to help out. I said, I'm willing to do them a favor if they're willing to work with me. He says, what do you want to do? I said, I want to help those guys that are all in the pizza game. I said, I want to cook their meat for them. I'm going to charge $5 a bucket, $5 a bowl. I said, they give me their bowl, their cereal bowl, as much meat they could fit in there. They give it to me by 7 a.m. on the first move. I said, I'll have it cooked for them. By 9 a.m., I'll deliver it to wherever they need it delivered. He goes, you want to do that? I go, yeah, $5. I said, I'll give you $1 for every bowl I do. I'm telling the shot caller this. How's he going to say no? Actually, you know, I got all the pizza makers in the whole prison coming to me with $5, and they're giving me their meats. And I'm going in there, I'm cleaning the office. I got my little bag, my gym bag, and I got everybody's meats in there, and I'm going in that microwave, and I'm cooking everybody's meats. And so now I'm just delivering the meats, $5. I'm making like $30 a day in prison. That's a lot of money. And everyone's happy.